Hi, I'm Nathan Oakley and this is video log number 91. Originally I was just going to do a quick advert for Mechanics of the Fourth Wall, which is on this evening at 6 PM Greenwich Mean Time with myself, Antonio and Sasha, Orphan Red. So this isn't going to be an advert, it's actually going to be a bit of a moan, which I hate doing, but I've been nipping the heels of Stargods and Dan Pratt for attacking Patricia, and initially I held back from doing this and then had several discussions with Antonio and then subsequently with Patricia herself about this particular subject. And I find the behaviour of these people disgusting. Essentially, in Dan Pratt's video that he released today, that I've just literally watched, he is saying that Patricia and Mark, mainly Patricia, he mentions Mark's name but basically just attacks Patricia, and he's saying that he feels that because she's associated with people like Omnieris, who are very much attacking Dan Pratt, that she is guilty by association and therefore he has the right to attack her. This sort of behaviour is frankly absolutely outrageous and disgusting. There is absolutely no reason for people like Stargods, who is frankly a total pervert, to be attacking nice, good, honest people like Patricia. Now, I know there's plenty of propaganda out there suggesting that people like Patricia are CIA agents. Again, total horse shit, absolutely nothing in it, rubbish. Now, my wife has very little control over me. I do whatever the hell I like, and by coming out and doing a video log that's about people attacking Patricia, I will inevitably have people like Dan Pratt say that I am like Omnieris, an attack chihuahua. Bollocks. I am not attacking Dan Pratt because Patricia has put me up to this. I'm attacking Dan Pratt because his behaviour towards, in this case, a woman, is frankly appalling. There is no need, no justifiable reason to attack Patricia in the way that he has. Same with Stargods. The guy's frankly a pervert. He talks about having threesomes with her and Sasha. He's disgusting. He makes me want to be sick. Now, I haven't been coerced into making this video. I'm just appalled at people's behaviour towards women. The same goes for Sasha. People talking about raping her. It's frankly vile, and we should police our behaviour. There's absolutely no way that people like the CIA and the police will do anything about us complaining about videos. All we can really do is thumbs them, not even thumbs them down, because that creates interaction with these people and ultimately helps their metrics. But using the flag button and reporting people who are putting out abhorrent material, I'm not saying that we should report Dan Pratt, because in this case I think he's approachable. I think he's actually deep down a pretty nice guy, and I've approached him reasonably subtly on several occasions saying, what are you doing? You know, this isn't very fair. So for him to flat out come out and say, I'm attacking Patricia because the Omnieris is attacking me, it's just wrong. You know, he's attacking a soft target, belittling her work, telling her that he's going to fuck up her opportunities and stop her from being able to essentially run her own business, run her affairs in the way she wants to. And god damn it, she's allowed to make money. If she makes money off Flat Earth, I, for one, will be jealous. I will, because I want to do the same thing. And who can blame anybody who wants to make money from doing what they love? And the amount of work and effort that Patricia puts into her Flat Earth exposure is massive. She's dedicated a huge amount of time to this, and why the hell shouldn't she be paid for her hard work, which is essentially what she's doing, hard work. Now, on tonight's show, I'm going to label the Mechanics of the Fourth Wall. The title is going to be Mechanics of the Fourth Wall, the Root of All Evil. And while the topic won't necessarily just be about money, that will be one of the topics we discuss. I'm hoping that by doing this video log, we don't have to rip Daniel Pratt and Stargods a new asshole, because it's totally unfair to do so. I'd rather just approach these people and ask them what they're playing at, which I've done, and it's made no difference. So as much as this is sinking to their level by telling them that they're nasty bastards and that they shouldn't be doing this, I don't care. You know, I feel strongly about it. I'm not coerced into doing this. Nobody coerces me into doing anything. I'm just expressing my disgust at how people behave. And as much as I might get knocked for saying it's even worse that it's towards women, we should have equal rights, that's just how I feel, and I don't care if people see that as a indirect sexist comment by saying it's even worse that Dan Pratt is aiming this disgust and hatred towards a woman. But he is, and lots of other people do it towards Sasha, and again, this maybe not so much with Sasha, she's got slightly more thick skin, but I know it does upset her, and it upsets Patricia. You can see it written all over their face. They're not doing the reverse. They're not turning around and just attacking Dan Pratt. They're upset about it, and therefore they're talking about it, but they're not making anybody attack him. But yeah, that's the impression he's got because he has a persecution complex, much like Validation Boy, who has come out with an absolute load of crap about me and a load of other people. Total nonsense because he has a persecution complex. Well, frankly, people should get over themselves and not behave like disgusting monsters just because their egos have been hurt. Anyway, now ranted. Join me, Nathan Oakley, for Mechanics of the Fourth Wall with Antonio Subrat and Sasha, Orphan Red, tonight, 6 PM Greenwich Mean Time. Hope to see you all in the live chat.